channel and welcome back to Vlogtober. If you are new here, I am LuceStephenson, but you can call me Luce because we're all friends here. If you are new, I'm uploading a new video every 2 days throughout all of October, so I hopefully will see you in another video. But today's video is going to be the ride or die tag. I have wrote down and got all my products next to me. We're all ready to go. I've got my dressing gown on. Let's just get cozy, settle down together and let's just get into it. So the first one is primer, and for this one I picked the MAC Strobe Cream. Primer isn't really a big thing for me. It's not like something where like I need to have a primer. It's more when I'm going nights out, special occasions, that I whack my primers out. And it's normally this one that I've been reaching for. This is the MAC Strobe Cream in Gold Light. I got this in a little set for my, was it birthday or Christmas that Blake bought me this? I can't remember which one it was because they're only 5 days apart anyway. So yeah, I have been using this mainly whenever I've been putting primer on. It gives a nice glowy look to the skin and it's nice underneath the foundation, which I will be sharing with you in a moment. But first, brows, and I had to pick 2 products for this because they both do different things. So the first one is obviously Benefit Gimme Brow. I absolutely love it. I do love the NYX mascara, like brow mascara. It's only like £5. I get the shade Black. And I just lightly put it through my brows and my brows just look amazing, not gonna lie. But I've gone back to Gimme Brow now that that's run out, and I love Gimme Brow as well. So I'd pick one of the 2 and I get mine in the shade 4. And then the other one is a brow pomade, which I used to always use a brow pomade. Like for nights out, special occasions, I'd always use a pomade. Now I'm not that bothered about it, but I thought it deserves a mention just because of how much I do love it. And you can tell by the hole in it how much I love it. This is the Freedom Eyebrow pomade in ash brown, just looks like this, and this is from Makeup Revolution. They still do the little pots and stuff, so check it out. I don't know if it's like Makeup Revolution Pro now that do it, but I believe it's the same thing. And these are about £5 back in the day when I bought it, and it lasts for so long, it doesn't dry out as well. Absolutely love that. Next up is foundations. These are the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundations. I absolutely love them, as you can probably tell because I have 3 of them. I have the shade NC30 for when I'm fake tanned, NC17 for normal, and I also have NC42, but I actually use this and mix it with a little bit of NC30 just to make it a little bit more warmer, because you can kind of tell the difference with it. So that is my favourite go-to foundation. I used to absolutely hate it, like years and years ago. I absolutely hated this foundation, and now I absolutely love it. It applies real nice with a brush, it applies real nice with a sponge. It just needs to be patted into the skin. Blending it and rubbing like buffing motions don't work the best with this foundation. It took me a while to learn that. So the next one is concealer, and I actually don't have like a favourite concealer. Like I normally reach for like my like Tarte Shape Tape, but it's not my favourite concealer ever. It's a bit drying for underneath my eyes. So I don't actually have like a favourite concealer. If you have any recommendations, please leave them linked down below so that I can check them out, because I just don't have, I've got loads of concealers and I just don't have a favourite. None of them really stand out to me. So any recommendations would be really appreciated. Next up is powder, and I absolutely love this. This is the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. This is in the shade NC25. Always go a shade or 2 darker with the powders because they were a little bit lighter than the foundations. So see, this is shade NC25, and I would put this on top of my NC17 or my NC20 powder. Sometimes it was even a bit too light for my NC20, but bear that in mind when you do go. That's what the lady told me in MAC anyway. I'm waiting for this to use up fully so I can do the back to MAC scheme, which is basically where you can take 6 products back to MAC and get a free lipstick, or if you take it to like an independent like MAC like store, like a stand up alone one, you can get an eyeshadow or a lipstick. I mean, I'd rather get a lipstick than an eyeshadow, but each to their own. So the eyeliner that I would recommend for newbies, people that just want to kind of get into eyeliner and just play around, would be the Soap & Glory Super Cat Liquid Black Eyeliner. It's not the blackest eyeliner, I'm not going to lie, but it's so good to learn how to do eyeliner with. It's just taught me, it's transformed my eyeliner game. I've got no eyeliner on now, but you know what I mean. I am in the process of trying out the Makeup Revolution Renaissance liner, so I'll let you know how I get on with that, because I don't know if it's going to end up trumping this just because of how black it is, and it has a similar kind of nib to the Soap & Glory one, which looks a bit like this. That's what it looks like. So yeah, any recommendations for any eyeliners that you found that are similar to this but blacker, let me know. But I'll also let you know how I get on with that the Renaissance liner from Makeup Revolution. Next up is mascara. Do I even need to do an introduction for this one? If you watch my channel, you know I absolutely love Benefit's Bad Gal Bang mascara. I've recently bought quite a few of the minis because they've been in offer in TK Maxx. Please check out your local TK Maxx. I have a Facebook group called Luce's Ladies. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to come join our little community. And I shared all the goodies that my local TK Maxx had. That was like makeup, like Pat McGrath, Anastasia foundations and lipsticks and liquid lipsticks and MAC lipsticks and oh my god, absolutely loads of bargains, and they had loads of these Bad Gal Bang mascaras. So I think I picked up 2 or 3, I think 3, because they're $5.99 and that's like basically half price. So this is what I've picked up recently and I absolutely love Bad Gal Bang. Since the day that it launched, I've been in love with it and no mascara has come close to it yet. And every time I use a different mascara, I'm like, oh, it's not Bad Gal Bang though, is it? So I would highly recommend that. The next one is highlighter. And once again, if you know me, this doesn't need an introduction. This is Dull Beauty's Dull Light Like a Diamond highlighter. I always say it wrong in my videos, but I've said it right this time. But this is just what it looks like. Once again, you can tell I love it because it's got a hole in the middle. And yeah, it's just amazing. I haven't got it on today because I've done a testing like full face of Primark video today, but normally in my videos I would be wearing this. It's just amazing. It's really nice as an eyeshadow as well if you want to put it all over the lid. It's beautiful. So for contour slash bronzer, I'm going to do contour first because my go-to contour stick has always been the Makeup Revolution The One contour stick. This was £2. I got it like in their sale. I don't know if they do it anymore, but look how much of it I've used up. Like that's all that's left. The packaging came off it and everything. It is absolutely amazing. Like I put it on my friend Nicola. She loved it. She ordered 2. But I don't think you can buy it anymore. I can't find it anywhere on the website. When I've used it in videos, try and link it below for you. I can't find it anywhere. But luckily, today, filming this testing Primark video, I tested out the Primark PS My Perfect Colour Foundation and Contour Stick in the shade Toffee, which looks a totally different colour compared to the one that I've just shown you. But oh my god, the glow and the contour and the warmth that it brings to your skin, it's just amazing. And I got this reduced from £2.50 to £1. So I would highly recommend that. And it's obviously got extra coverage in it as well, so if you've got like a lighter foundation on, you can get a little bit of extra coverage, or it just blends out beautifully because it's actually a foundation stick as well as a contour stick, so it just blends out so much nicer. As for bronzer, I've got 2 because this one I use for work and this one I use for kind of nights out, more glam kind of stuff where I want to be a bit more dialed up kind of thing. That makes sense. So this one, which is one that I normally use for work, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit, and I use the Luminous Bronze Light Bronzer, which is just this shade here. I use this one for work because it just gives you a nice glow to the skin. It gives you a bronzy look, but it's not like bam in your face like the MAC one is. It's just, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just amazing. It's just amazing, and I'm so glad it is. I bought this in like a blog sale. Somebody was selling it for, I think I bought it for like £30 something, something like that. And I was thinking, oh my god, I really hope that I like this because I've paid so much money for it, and I'm so glad that I do. I'm so glad that I do. The other one that I would use for day out, nice impact one to like show off my bronzeness, is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan, because it is amazing. Like, it never ever ends. It just seems like it goes on forever and ever. The little dome bit's gone now, but oh my god, it is just stunning. It is, oh, it's just beautiful. It's just so nice. It's worth every single penny. I will repurchase this again and again and again. I never thought I would find a bronzer that would trump my Glam bronzer, and this just kind of knocked it out of the park. Like, the Glam one just looks naff compared to this, and this one's half the price. I'm sure the Glam one's like 40 something and this is like 20 something, so much cheaper. Highly recommend. And you could do back to MAC with that again once that is used up. So also for blusher is this palette. So this is obviously the palette I've just shown for the bronzer, but I also use these 2 colours basically every day, whether it's a combination or one and a combination with a different blusher. Like, I just absolutely love this. It just gives such a glow to the skin. If you watched, if you follow me on Instagram, LuceStephenson on Instagram, I went to see Spice Girls and I put a picture on of like a side profile of my makeup, and I was like, had like a baby t-shirt on, and I had pink cheeks, and they just looked so radiant and so glowy, and it was this palette. Just, oh, Oh my god, it's just amazing. But the other one that I did want to mention is, once again, from this testing pre-mark video I've just filmed, is their blusher, which is obviously what I've got on today because I've just filmed this video. This is the PS Blush High Pigment Blusher in the shade Drama, and this is £1.50, and the colour of it is beautiful. Oh, it's just, yes, yes. Priya, if you're watching this, buy this because it'll be perfect on your skin as well. Perfect. And £1.50, like, you literally can't go wrong. No, it's a bargain. Next up is, ooh, my eyeliners fell. Next up is eyeshadow, and this is the Tarte Lit Original Amazonian Clay Matte Palette. And I was thinking, like, what eyeshadow palette do I always gravitate towards? And it's always this one, and it's so weird because it's probably the most basic palette out of all the palettes that I own. There's no bright colours in it. It's literally just everything that you need to do an eyeshadow look, and it's just, yeah. You could literally take this with you and then take some glitters with you, and you could do so many different types of eyeshadow. And yeah, I always reach for this. And you can tell because it's really, it's really mucky and it's really dented as well. But I'd highly recommend. I bought mine off QVC, and I got like a eyeshadow brush, to blended one with it as well. But highly, highly recommend. I really want the toasted one, but I don't need any more eyeshadows. For setting sprays, it was kind of similar to the whole concealer situation. I don't really have like a favourite. If I was going to pick one, I'd probably pick something like the Urban Decay one, but I don't have it. I don't really use it. I just don't really use setting sprays all that much. So if you have any that you'd like me to try, then please leave a little comment down below. I do have the Blur one from Milk Makeup that I still need to try, so let me know if you want me to try that in a video or whatever. But yeah, I don't really have like a favourite setting spray. I just don't really use it all that much. A bit like my primer. It's just kind of, if I remember, then I'll shove it on. If not, then hey ho. The last three are lipstick, lip gloss and lip liner, and I'm going to put them all together because it just makes sense, doesn't it? So I'll start with the lip gloss because this is kind of something that I would pair. I've got it on top of my lipsticks that I've got on now, but it's just something that I would just pair with basically all my looks really, if I wanted to have like a glossy finish. And this is the Fenty Beauty Fussy Lip Balm, and it's just beautiful. So the other two are, I'd probably say, my favourite lipstick little bundle ever. Like, if you're looking at my Instagram, most of the lipsticks that I'm wearing on there is this duo, and I just absolutely swear by it. The first one is the MAC. I've actually got a lot of MAC products in this video, haven't I? I've not even noticed that. But the first one is the MAC Soar Lip Liner. It is just like next level beautiful. Ugh. Absolutely love it. And then I put that all over the outside of my lips, kind of colouring the outer corners. And then I take the lipstick in the shade Creme Cup, which is a cream sheen, which I absolutely love the formula of. Like, look how much I have left. Like, I reuse this up so much. And I literally put the two together, mix it all up. Oh, and it just looks stunning. Like, it's my favourite. If somebody said to me you can only have one lip liner and one lipstick for the rest of your life, what would you pick? I wouldn't even have to think about it. Like, I would literally go for this. Or I would go for the Spice Lip Liner by MAC and the Myth Lipstick by MAC as well, because that's like a brownie nude. But this is the one, baby. So that is my ride or die products. Please leave your ride or die products down below so I can check them out as well, especially like the concealer and setting spray, because I don't really have a favourite. If you are new, don't forget that I'm uploading every 2 days during Vlogtober, and I'll hopefully see you in 2 days time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to enter my 7k giveaway, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye Felicia. Automatic and multiply. I call it mathematics.